Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As we see, we have some Opels, some naval bombers, and everything else looks pretty good. Which actually is ultimately going to be probably more techy than I would take credit for. But, ultimately I'm happy with it. They're upset we're not producing a template, but we are going to be getting some mech forces sooner rather than later. I'm almost thinking we do something too besides ultimately look, as we need all the military. Good. Oregon's gonna be ready in a day. I'm almost thinking ultimately if we're gonna do special forces, we do get Beards. Obviously, we want a better field hospitals. The people you need respect for their grunts. They're going to be more important than. At least that's the way I think of it. There we go. And we can build my Eugen, which I want. And we're probably going to actually kind of content. As we see here, we're building fighters. We could actually just go ahead and do this in 80 days, which makes sense. And obviously we're going to stop building convoys, and we're just going to waste this on a cutesy giant heavy cruiser. Yeah, I want to end that. Prince Eugen. It's gonna take frickin' forever. That sucks. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're racing 5 dockyards for like over a year to build a bloody heavy cruiser. Even though it's probably would actually be useful. Even though we're like, for the most part, our Navy's probably going to be either fleet and being, or we're just going to be focusing on like in this war against France. Actually, to be completely honest, I'm fairly confident that they would probably be able to fustigate us. Yeah, they're gonna just destroy us when it comes to ships. Even though we do outnumber them in dockyards right now. Which is good, but, at the same time, we can't really, we have to, for the most part, just focus on what we have in hand right now, which is figuring out a way. Ultimately, I think it'll be easy to fight France. I'm probably going to bungle it up just because I'm not really. I mean, every single person in their right mind considers themselves to be like a brilliant war strategist. You know, if no one ever thought of himself as one. Well, I never. Well, you know, it's in a game like this, you want to make yourself seem like you're better than you actually are. And as you see, they actually are beginning to move a lot of forces near me. 6. Ever since they got that war goal, they're beginning moving forces up. How come you only have one division? Where are you guys? Alright. Oh, that's a Soviet force. Yeah, Kurt Student. I want all you guys to be marching over here. Select all. And okay, Kurt Student. I want all your forces. Control. Click. Now I want 20. Good. Now we're gonna hopefully comfortably outnumber these bloody Swiss. And uh-oh. That's what I don't like. That's a waste of time. Alright, we have no real choice now but to, as I don't feel like going to war against Britain. Alright, Witzleben, you're going to have a change of plans. Because instead of going to war against the Swiss... Oh, we're even there. All France... We don't really have any time now, but to figure out a way. Best way to destroy these people. Obviously, in this situation, this is where the Maginot is. Yeah, land for 10. 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, Charleroi, 0. So all the fighting is going to be over here. Alright, Witzleben. My good friends. Front line. Here. Have time. Guderian. How you like this idea of completely just bashing right through there, and ultimately, okay, good. Hauser, you're gonna be a little bit more on the top here. Get Lille, but just go right up to Calais. Almost be like a flank support. Metz, yeah, you have 10 here. Everyone else is just going to be guarding that area. Hauser's going up there. Kurt Student, you're going to be my friends over here because this front may actually be a little bit more worthwhile. 20 divisions, Army 5. Except Dietrich. You know what? We're going to be going to war, so just go that way. And we don't really have time to frickin' dilly-dally. Because now we know, at least in this way... Yeah. In that situation, this overall idea might not have been a good idea. People. So in other words, they don't want us to go to war. So if we're just going to cancel Tannenbaum, which I'm going to do. And obviously I want more land. I would like it if they would attack me. Alright, we'll just begin ripping apart France's allies. And then we could get rid of the Czech Republic too while we're at it and just build a blob. Probably for the best. Which is a shame. So we both know at least that's just a little. Maybe another thing would be just to join Britain in our fight against the Soviet Union. But, you know, we need a Lebensraum. And ultimately, we're going to be getting it one way or another, so everyone should be okay. Do not despair. I don't ask anyone to despair. Hauser. Extra military factory, which we can use. Heavier pantry unit. And yeah, you pretty much everything. Just good. Which is good. Got more troops, which is good. Another motorized unit from Mr. Hauser. Yeah, see, it's risky. A lot of that's just, you know, it's. You could go to Hauser. And that's us. As you see here, Britain's getting bloodied a little. Soviet Union lost 315,000 men. which is a lot, and maybe ultimately instead of France. There's many months to maybe go east instead. At least I see no reason why not. Why, it wouldn't be that big of a deal not to. See, we can declare war if we want. Their stability is overall better than my stability, which is sad. There we go. Place the Messerschmitt now. We got 1941 technology. Makes sense to build more crap. There we go. Yep, I know. We're gonna be getting rid of Messerschmitt in like 2 seconds. BF 109, congratulations, you're not fighting a fuck wolf. Speed's down, reliability's down, and agility's down. I don't like anything of that. Here it's agility up, max speed up. I like that. Alright, fuck wolf 190A. There we go. Have fun producing some like fun that stuff. Which will be good. And it's too cold right now to really fight in a war anyway, so in the springtime I think it's time to attack France. Yeah, it's 0%. Inferior enemy, obviously, in Yugoslavia, and once we dismember them. Uh-oh. Good. And then we could go to war against Greece, I think. Man, we have options. Even though, at least for this point, if one thing doesn't work out, at least we can. I just don't know like what we could actually do to get. How much land do we get from this? Hope we get some land from this. That's my main goal. We get some sort of land from taking over Yugoslavia. You know? Yeah, I'm just looking up here. It looks like we get some land from it, which is good. Pretty much the more land, the more land that we get, the better it is. It's not as exciting as I wanted it to be, but well, it's just the way the world works. And what I'm thinking too is because we're not going to war against France anytime soon. What can we do here? Kind of like armor being a little bit better. Okay, good. Now we got this stuff. Which exciting goodies should we build? What exciting goodies should we build? Maybe more rowboats. Got a submarine and a heavy cruiser and another submarine being built. So we have 6 of these things. Build me a Leipzig. Have fun with it. 31st of July, that's fine. So that's good, but let's just go back to what I was thinking. This is research speed. Which I don't really care about, to be honest. I like this attack idea. That's what I want to waste some money on. Should hopefully at least add up a little bit of goodness. There we go. We need a lot of them. We're good with anti-tanks, right? Yeah, we're plenty of anti-tanks. Alright, anti-tanks. Change of focus. You're gonna be building some tanks for me now, anti-tanks. Again, it's not that bad. Not that worried about you guys. Naval bombers. There we go. There we go. Everything is good now. My troops have anti-tank units in them. Okay, good. First steps for the bomb are done. It only took freaking goddamn forever. Yeah, we're not gonna have. It's gonna be a long time for that. Research speed. Good. Good. Some more mech motorized, I think. I don't really have any more need for foot artillery, I think, but actually we kind of do. Just to fill out these units here. You could go to Regensburg. I know we're pretty much using confiscated equipment, but that's what the Germans did. Do I want anti-fascist raids? Allowances of peace. No, I want war support. No. So far things are okay. We'll just do this just basically just good. Pause the recording for a second.